like I said, I just want to emphasize, like anyone who even gets to the Olympics, let alone makes it to the medal.
Super volunteer, not just a volunteer, a super volunteer. What makes you so super?
Well, I think every volunteer here is super. I volunteered in very many roles since the beginning of the Games. I've been London ambassador, I've performed at all of the ceremonies, I have been a Games maker at the Village during Olympics and Paralympics. I cleaned up London before the Games started, so I've done quite a few volunteering roles.
There have been an awful lot of volunteers around London. What has the atmosphere been like among them?
It's been absolutely amazing. The unity we shared, the experiences, the stories we have. I mean, I can't believe that I've been chosen as a volunteer. Yesterday at the closing ceremony, Sebco said thank you to us. But again, I want to reiterate the fact that it's thank you to the LOCOG and London 2012 for giving us this amazing experience and unforgettable experience.
Amran, do you think that the camaraderie, the attitude people have had around London will continue?
Absolutely. I mean, the Inspired New Generation motto has been amazing. I think that's a fantastic choice of motto. Not just the athletes have inspired the new generation of sports makers and sportsmen, but also the volunteers. And I think the culture of volunteering will continue for many, many more years. And I think the volunteers have inspired a new generation to continue volunteering.
And inspired a new generation who wants to be a part of something good like this.
Well,
Go
sorry.
on.
I was going to say, yeah, no, I agree. I think that the Olympics has been absolutely amazing for inspiring a generation. I think as a motto, there couldn't be anything more apt, really. And last, for both the Olympics and the Paralympics, British fencing had an initiative to demonstrate and get people having a go at fencing, which is sort of a slightly unknown sport. And I think drumming up interest in new sports, and I was there giving people demonstrations, and it was really great to see new enthusiasm coming through.
Amy, Amran, thank you both very much. Well, let's go over to some of those inspirational people with Nick Powell.
Thanks very much indeed. The brothers Hind, both medalists in the pool on your left, and John Allen Butterworth, cyclist supreme on this side. They never met, by the way, for the last couple of minutes, because it's a big team full of Paralympians going different floats today. That parade was fantastic, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's amazing. I couldn't stop smiling the whole way, and my cheeks hurting. It's absolutely amazing.
It's like your wedding day, isn't it, from that point of view? Everyone's waving, and seeing people on balconies. What was the strangest place you saw people watching from?
I think people are, on top of bus stops and
really?
just crazy, like hang off railings and yeah.
And it just never stopped, did it? The noise never stopped.
Yeah, it's constant noise, and everywhere you looked, and even down alleyways, 20 deep down alleyways. Yeah, incredible.
Where are you going to keep these medals?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Man's piece, maybe. On show. So
I think on show is great, because we were talking earlier on about Lynn Davis, great Olympian from 1964, long jump winner who's kept his medal in a drawer somewhere. I think you're right. Wants to be on display. What about you? What about you two? You've got a collection of medals between you, Ollie and Sam. Where are you going to keep your medals?
Yeah, generally on show. I mean, a lot of the time in the couple of months after the Games, a lot of people want to see it. You go and do an event, see a lot of people, so it gets a fair bit of wear and tear. So keep it out as much as possible and be proud of it.
What did you think of the parade today?
Fantastic. I just couldn't believe the amount of people that have turned out to come and support us and say thank you. And I want to say thank you to them. It's unbelievable. The support we've received is tremendous.
How much brotherly love is there, and how much brotherly fierce rivalry is there?
Well,
in the pool.
Yeah, it's in the pool. We leave everything in the pool. Everything else, nothing goes unsaid. He might have a few bragging rights, but I'll only let him get away with it for a little bit.
Bragging rights, because you got the gold medal, which was fantastic. Was he the first to congratulate you?
Yeah, yeah, certainly.
And what does the future hold now? Because you're still young.
Yeah, I'm only 21, so I've certainly got a few more games in me if I want it. So take a bit of time off now, rejig a bit of training, and see where we go.
Ollie, what about you?
Oh, definitely Rio, definitely.
Back to Rio. It'll be even warmer than it's been in London. Thanks very much indeed, guys. You're going to have a rest. You're telling me you're then going to carry on. You're looking at Rio.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm still quite young as well. I've been cycling for 3 years, so. Yeah, Rio's definitely on the cards.
Thanks very much for talking to us. Three of our heroes. I'm going to bring another one, because Jonathan Fox is just in. Come in, Jonathan, who was the very first gold medalist for Team GB in the pool on that terrific first night. Were you kind of aware at the time that you were setting the standard for other people, that people could look at you and say, I can do that?
Not really. I mean, so focused on myself over the coming weeks, and I just wanted to go in there and try and get a medal because my backstroke is my main event. How I look at the race, going in heats and finals, I wanted to smash the world record in the heat, and I've only got one thing to focus myself on in the final, which is to bring gold back to the.
And how did the noise that night compare with the noise today?
Well, I think today has been absolutely fantastic. The amount of people that were turned up on the floats and stuff, it's in like 6 figures. It's just really good. And the speeches from the mayor and the Duchess is just really cool.
And you carrying on to Rio?
Yeah, I am. Another 4 years seems a very, very long way, but I've got the Worlds next year and European. So I'm bring on Rio.
Good luck. Thanks very much indeed. Jonathan Fox, Sam and Ollie Hines, John Allen Butterworth, 4 of our many Paralympic heroes.
Thanks, Nick. The best medal haul for British athletes for over 100 years. And so they head off for that reception with the Prime Minister, and the crowds begin to disperse. What a great spectacle was put on, not just for the athletes, but for the games makers as well, and for those who lined the route to enjoy the afternoon. Some impromptu races taking place. That little one's at a bit of a disadvantage, isn't he? There was a relay race among the games makers earlier on as well. We have more coverage from Buckingham Palace with Jeremy.